First night of finals is complete here at the 2018 USA Swimming Winter Nationals here at the Greensboro Aquatic Center. It's been an electric night where a lot of swimmers qualified for the Olympic trials in 2020, and Olympians stole the show by winning several more national titles. Hi everybody, I'm Jeff Commings, and I am here at the Greensboro Aquatic Center. This is my first time in this building, and I got to tell you, I'm very impressed with this facility. In the heart of North Carolina, they have built this fantastic facility, 50-meter pool, where they've had so many great competitions since it opened in 2011. One of the meets that they've had here was the NCAA Championships. They've had Junior Nationals. They've had U.S. Masters Nationals, Y Nationals, so many championship meets here, and they've had so many great competitions, including the NCAA Championships, where we've seen people like Katie Ledecky shine. And they've had a lot of record-breaking performances here, and I want to highlight just two of them real quick. First of all, in the 2013 Junior Nationals in this pool, Caleb Dressel, as a 17-year-old, went under 19 seconds. I think he went 18.94 leading off a relay. And then after that, in 2015, Missy Franklin broke the American record in the 200 freestyle, the first woman under 140. Just amazing swims in this pool. We've already seen some great ones here, a lot of pool records being set. Pool records, I think they're going to last quite a while, at least until the next long course Winter Nationals. So, as I told you, this is a fast pool. We've had a lot of great athletes swimming here, and this is the first meet where you can qualify for the 2020 Olympic trials, and a lot of people have been qualified. I think we have at least 50 of them qualified so far, and we have still about a year and a half left. So we're going to be getting a lot of qualifiers from this meet, and I bet you we're going to have at least 100 by the time this meet is over. And some of the here's the events that we had tonight. We had the men's and women's 400 freestyle. We had the men's and women's 200 individual medley, and the women's and men's 50 freestyle. And one of the stars of tonight's finals was Madison Kennedy, second in tonight's 50 freestyle. Madison, it's good to have you here.
And I'm honored to be here. Thank you.
So we've been talking about how this meet is the first one where you can qualify for the 2020 Olympic trials. What was your first Olympic trials?
My first trials was 2008.
10 years ago.
Thank you for the reminder.
It's okay. My first Olympic trials was 1992, so don't even start with me.
So I was like 5. Awesome. Anyway, I just transferred to Cal. I went to Rutgers for 2 years. And so that was my first or second big meet with them. So I was starstruck. Like, I can't even believe I made trials. It was amazing. I got 13th in the 50 free. Yep. 13th or 9th. Maybe it was 9th. 9th, 5th, and 3rd are my places for the 3 times I've been.
Wow. So the first time you almost made the final. Your first Olympic trials, you almost made the final.
It was amazing. Yeah.
I mean, you look back on that, and probably at the time you're like, oh, I didn't make the finals. But, I mean.
No, dude, I was like, this is amazing. I got 9th. This is awesome.
That's really cool.
Every time I make a final or something, I know this sounds probably canned or corny, but it's true. You're like, oh, yes.
Yeah.
Whew, okay,
yeah,
got it.
It really is.
There's confidence, and then there's like, unsure all the time.
Yeah, and so some of the people that were there, the big stars at the time, Dara Torres was big then.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably were really looking up to her.
Oh yeah, and Natalie.
Yeah.
I mean, Natalie, love you.
Everybody loves Natalie.
I love Nat.
Yeah.
Little baby. Aaron Pearsall was there, Natalie, Dana. I think there's a lot of people probably, I guess not anymore here.
Some
They're
are
all
still
phased
Nathan,
out.
Adrian, Dana. Yeah,
Nathan,
a lot of
what
them.
was Nathan like? Honestly, like 15 probably.
He probably was. Yeah, I think
Man.
so. He never ages. He's just always
really. I know. I think I've known him since freshman year.
Wow.
At Cal, and he looks the same. Maybe more tan, a little bigger. Yeah, but that was amazing. 2008 was awesome. 2012 was also really cool. I got to watch a lot of my friends make the team. 2016, same thing.
Yeah. And you almost made the team. You got 3rd in the 50 freestyle.
But like, should have grown my nails out.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. Should have grown your nails out.
Do you know how many people told me, take out the nose ring or grow your nails? I was like, people, it's not what it is. But okay.
If that's what they want to.
Right.
So it's been a couple, 2.5 years or so since 2016. How is getting 3rd in the 50 free shaped who you are right now?
I think in a lot of ways I'm the same, exact same. I'm thrilled I made it there. I am proud of 3rd place. It was my best time. I mean, when you're up against all that, not pressure, but those lights and those people, like I am happy to have been worthy enough to compete.
Right.
And you see people that you're so proud to see make it, and their success is just as much yours because you're there and you're at their time. And I mean, I was happy to see like 2 people also make it, even if it wasn't me. Like they were happy. So I was like, if that was my sisters, I would want someone to be just as happy.
Yeah.
How does it shape me? I think people think I care less because I have more of like a free spirit attitude toward it, but I care more. I want to do more for myself swimming. I was really dependent on all my coaches for like hand feeding me things, like here, do this and do this, and I'd be like, okay, execute, but you have to take control of it. And I think I'm lucky that I can swim later in my life and be able to do that.
So now you were talking about how you were the youngster in 2008 looking up to the idols, and now you're one of the people that all the little ones are looking up to. You're 30
I don't know
now.
about that. I know. I'm going to be 31 in 3 weeks.
Oh my goodness, she's going to be 31 in 3
December
weeks.
22nd.
Oh my gosh, she's going to be 31.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to these kids who are now making their first Olympic trials?
First of all, that is so cool. I remember that. I remember that race. I was in Connecticut, and I made it, and I like chased my coach around the pool to give him a hug. He was like, no. It's awesome. It's such a cool, I think I made it tonight. I'm thrilled.
You did.
I was like, oh, please let me make it. The advice, I mean, it is, we don't get to do this for a long time. It is finite. I'm pushing the limits of my ability and my career by swimming later, and some people will not get the opportunity or the support to do it as long, so enjoy it. I mean, it's such a cool meet. You're literally at the fastest meet in the world, and we always say that, but you're surrounded by your greats and your idols. You get to be in the same pool as them. You get to say good luck to them. I mean, I still am like, woo, good luck, Simone. She's like, be cool, like chill.
Well, that's you. I mean, nobody would expect any less.
Exactly.
So speaking of the 50 free tonight, you got second place out in lane 6. We're going to take a look at the race right here. I know you didn't get a chance to watch it.
Not yet.
So we're going to take a look at that, and you'll be in lane number 6, which will be third from the top.
Thank you.
Of the screen. We're going to take a look at that in a second. Before we take a look at it, when you were going into the race, what was your mindset before it? Because you didn't parade out with the other athletes.
No, and that is a mistake. I did not mean to. I didn't used to like to parade out when I was younger. It made me like super nervous, but I like it now. Like it's nice. You can like settle yourself. You're with your heat. You're all going into battle, and you get to say hi to everybody. I just honestly didn't change quick enough, and I was like panicking. So by the time I was like, I'll just sit. And Margot was there too, so I was like, oh, Margot's on top of it.
It wasn't a psych out thing.
No, what? Okay, everybody I think knows, like, this is not a psych out.
Yeah. All right, so let's take a look at the race again. We're going to say you're in lane 6, third from the top.
All right.
All right, so take us through it.
Looking good. Oh, I'm telling you about it?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I'm not breathing in this event.
Good.
Right now, I'm counting my strokes. I think my goggles are a little foggy. But seriously, I'm just trying to, like, stay with what I can see in my peripheral vision. And right about here, I'm needing a breath. But if I take it, it's going to be literally a second because it's so long. Yes, go me! Yeah,
you get in there for second place.
So happy.
So what did it feel like to look at see second place?
I mean, great. That's the fastest time I've gone since trials.
Good.
And I didn't do super well for me, I didn't think very well in 2017. And last summer, I went better than I had before. And I'm training solo now, so I kind of making up my own practices, my own practice schedule, like what I do all the time. And so it's cool to be able to see that maybe what I've been taught by all these coaches and other athletes and mentors all these years is like kind of stuck with me in my brain. It didn't just immediately leave.
Yeah.
So no, I mean, I'm so proud. I am.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, I'm happy. And I'm going to China, so that'll be good.
Yeah, speaking of which, in 2 weeks, she's going to Worlds. She's going to be representing the United States and China at the Short Course World Championships. What does this mean for you to be not just representing the USA, but going to China?
Yeah, I mean, I've been to China before. It's really cool. The food's great. Anytime I know we all feel motivated by the flag, and it's amazing that I am able to swim still. Like that USA Swimming lets me be a part of it. I mean, I know it's based on how you perform, and they select you based on your time standard, but I'm surrounded by so many like amazing swimmers. Really, I am humbled to go.
It's going to be great. And just one more quick question before we go. We talk about professional swimmers, post-grad swimmers who are really trying to earn a living. They just struggle just to make ends meet, because sometimes in this sport, the Michael Phelpses there are very few of those in this world where they could just swim and not worry about where the money's coming from. You have pretty much a full-time job. You're a big fitness instructor in Charlotte. I hear
Yep.
you're like, they have wait lists for you.
Oh God, I do not. Who did you talk to? I don't know about that. But Liz Hilliard, if that's true, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I teach a bar class. I love it. It's nice I like the mentor aspect. I may not seem like I am very serious all the time, or someone that would be super serious and be like, here's some nuggets of knowledge. But I do like sharing my experience with people, because maybe that will resonate with someone that wants it a little more easygoing.
Yeah.
Same thing with fitness. Like, I really want people to think that they can do it. They don't have to look a certain way to be strong and be confident. I work at Lululemon, 6 years going on strong. My husband is so incredibly supportive of me.
That helps.
Like, really. He's like, how'd you do? How'd you do today? I'm like, honey, you didn't even watch? He's like, well, you're going to tell me about it when you get home. It'll be good. I'm calling you out, Eric.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You better know what she does before you get home, Eric.
That's right. No, but I have a lot of support. So you can't do it without support, whether you get paid for it or not, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's great to
Thank
see
you,
you swimming
thank you.
here. Best of luck in China. We know you're going to do well based on what you did here. It's going to
Thank
be fun
you.
to be watching.
Thank you very much, Jeff.
All right.
Okay.
Trying hard to make up my mind. So many things that I wanna try. Do I really have to decide?
With new flexible USA swimming memberships, you can be on America's swim team and still do the other things you love.
So many things that I wanna try.
All right, so when the Winter Nationals is over at the end of this week, swimming is not taking a real break. We're going to be ramping it up again for the Tier Pro Swim Series, which starts in mid-January in Knoxville, Tennessee. We're going to be going through 6 meets leading up to the National Championships at Palo Alto, California, on Stanford University. It's going to be a lot of fun. Every year I look forward to the Pro Swim Series. It's just a lot of great racing, and we're going to be seeing the swim squads ramping it up again, trying to win some points and some money for some valuable charities, so you definitely don't want to miss that. And one person you're not going to want to miss throughout the Pro Swim Series, I'm sure he's going to be swimming a lot, is Nathan Adrian, who won the 50 freestyle. We're going to be taking a look at that and just showing you what makes a great champion like Nathan Adrian. So he's third from the bottom there, lane number 3, as you see. Stays under the water about 13 meters, and you know none of these guys are breathing. They go the entire 50-meter freestyle without a breath, and they're just ramping up the speed from the get-go. As you see Nathan there, he's got a little bit of a lead over Michael Chadwick just above him, and a couple of long strokes to the wall, but he times it perfect, 21.94, and Nathan is happy about that, as he should be. And Chadwick, a second, almost broke 22 seconds. Still a pretty good swim for him. And what we found out later was that Chadwick DQ'd for a false start. We're actually going to take a little bit of a look at this. So yeah, you can see a little bit of a bobble there, and you can't be moving even just one arm. It looked like his arms are just twitching a little bit, and the starter's looking at that. But anyway, look at Nathan there. Just such control over his body there. Just absolute control. I just love how he's been doing this for 10 years at the elite level, and he knows how to get his hand on the wall. And like most of you know, he didn't have the greatest summer this year. He didn't get to qualify in an individual event for the Pan Pacific Championships. He only swam on relays, did very well for Team USA. And I know he's looking forward to getting back on top and getting back on the top of the ladder as he used to be in time for the 2020 Olympic trials. All right, so that's going to do it for today's show. We're looking forward to tomorrow's events. It's going to be a big slate of events. We're going to be starting things off with the 400 individual medley. Then we got the 100 butterfly, the 200 freestyle, the 100 breaststroke, and the 100 backstroke. As I said, this is the first meet to qualify for Olympic trials in 2020. A lot of people are going to be looking forward to that. You want to join us on the Olympic channel at 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Ted Robinson and Rowdy Gaines are going to be calling all the action live. You don't want to miss it. And then, of course, when all the finals are over, come back to us for Deck Pass Live. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.